Here live with Alvin After Dark, brought to you by my boy Boyd Canty over at BMW Freeport, located at 291 West Sunrise Highway in Freeport, New York. So if you're in the market for a BMW, please check out Boyd Canty. Once again, that number is 516-223-6160. Also brought to you by Auto Lease Direct. If you're in the market to lease any kind of other brand car, check out Ron Chen at Auto Lease Direct. It's 4219 Merrick Road in Massapequa, New York. Tell them Alvin sent you. Alvin After Dark. What's up? How you been? What's good? People talk to me. What's up? What's up?
It's been a minute, fellas.
Remember that? Remember that?
It's been a minute.
Yes, it's been a minute.
It's been a minute, and we're back.
Well,
We're back. We're
good to
back.
be back.
No, it's definitely good to be back. And thank
What stopped us last time? COVID? Why did we stop the first time? What happened?
COVID definitely stopped this year.
COVID stopped it.
Wow.
Anything you stopped, you just say COVID. You got us a good excuse.
Yeah. It's been a long time, gentlemen, right?
Yeah.
It's been a long. I got to thank these brothers, for always supporting me and coming out when I told them I wanted to reintroduce the show. They were, all for it and things like that. So thank you very much.
Especially when we got stuff to sell.
Yes, stuff to sell.
Like, yeah.
So listen,
No doubt.
This is definitely just a reintroduction to Alvin After Dark, and if it's your first time tuning in, what the show is definitely about. It's all about, once again, we're talking about entertainment, fashion, health, relationship, and culture, trending topics. What we're not going to do, that we discussed, we're not going to talk about 45, right? We're not going to talk about the racial injustice that's going on. We want to give you an outlet to kind of say, you know what, this 1 hour, just to chill from it all, right?
I like that.
You know what I'm saying?
A break.
Yeah, break, because we're inundated with it so much, and we just get so caught up in the media that we forget that we have a life outside of COVID. I mean, we're not outside of COVID, but outside of everything that's been going on, even though it has impacted us in such a way that has been mentally draining, physically draining, spiritually draining, psychologically. It's definitely done a number on us. So introduce yourselves, please, starting from my right.
Come your right hand man, PA all day. Out here with my man Alvin. And Alvin, I just all right, a little bit about myself. My name is Patrick Bienemy. I have I'm part of the MBK board group. So we're part of the creative directors for that group for the MBK. My Brother's Keeper, Obama started it. So I'm a part of that group. I also have I'm a basketball coach, right? I'm also with basketball slowing down and with everything like that. I turned everything onto Zoom, so I do a Zoom fitness channel for my guys. So I'm a fitness instructor, and actually, I'm a clothing store owner too, where we have our own clothing brand, and we're actually going to go brick and mortar and sell our stuff online. If you go online, it's ballrun.com, and when people purchase things, it'll go back to our kids, to our program. We're reinvesting the money in our giving kids opportunity to play sports and to help out just people who need the financial assistance for kids to play sports and things of that nature. So we actually created our own funnel of selling clothes and merchandise and tying all into the whole life sport thing and tying all that in, because sports has done so much for me in my life that I feel like I have to, my role, my purpose is to pass that on to other kids. So, because I know where it could take you in life. So my job is to push sports on kids and see where it takes them. And ballrun.com, and yeah, that's it. We in the building.
Nice little list right there.
I thought about that shit on the way up there. This long ass ride. I was in the back like, what am I gonna say? Yo, I got my man Lamont. This is dude Lamont. Shout out to my boy Lamont. Anytime he say something, his list be dumb long. I'm like, I need to work on my joint. My joint, I'm just
big shout out to Kimberly, because she just said what's up to us.
Kimberly, where you at, baby? Miss you.
What's up, man?
Mine is short. I'm not exciting as this guy over here.
Stop it.
Yo, we went to a house party. I gotta re-bring Black, if you're watching this, I'm with Tuto, Co-op City. Yo, I'm from New Rochelle.
AJ, what up?
Oh, where AJ? AJ's on
I
there?
don't know.
Oh, AJ, what up? Yo, AJ's the truth, yo. Coolest dude in the world. But I ain't gonna take it. Go ahead, Tuto. Go
No,
ahead.
all
You got
right.
it.
Name is
You got
Rico.
it.
Rico,
Yes, my
owner
bad.
of Freak Life. I'm a working man 24/7, whether it be at the JOB or it be outside of that. Family man. Grew up with these guys right here. Good
sir.
people to the right of me.
Yes.
Man, that's basically it. I'm kind of private. So you gotta know me to know me.
Well, listen up, everyone. Listen, once again, if you never watch Alvin After Dark, once again, the show is about trending topics, fashion, health, relationship, and culture. Also, we give a platform for entrepreneurs to market themselves. And as people say, how much you gonna charge you to come on your show? And believe it or not, all I ask for is a donation, whether it's monetary, whether it's whether you give me a shirt or hat,
Shout out the show.
whatever you want to do. I will definitely receive it. With warm hearts and open stuff like that. But we know we kind of like a freestyle show, and we kind of want people just to come on and just say what's up to us and see where we've been. And I know I had the phone number in my head, but I forgot. It's like 516-945. 9099. Is that the show? The number LA? Is that the
It
number?
sounds good to me. The way you flow with it, I bought it. I don't know. I ain't dialing it.
But we also want to talk about, quarantine. We've been out since March, and how has quarantine played a mental how has it been mentally for you and your family? Now, how have you kept yourself healthy during quarantine? Whether it's mentally, whether it's physically, have you been working out? How has it been towards you and your family psychologically, financially? So we're on live, and we want to ask the people what's been going on and things like that, and I know you're definitely the workout guru. We had this discussion in the car coming here about you working out, you getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning and things like that, and the things you're doing. What's up with that? Hey, Kimberly Frederick, what's going on? How you doing? I see you. What's going on?
So if we're gonna talk about fitness, when this whole thing started, we did do we started out doing like a Zoom class.
Yeah.
Online, and we started out doing it for kids.
Yeah.
And I did it for kids that we played sports with. We played basketball, and we had it's not. I'm trying to get my Facebook Live going, so my Instagram Live for my people. All right, that's cool. Yeah, no, that's fine. So basically, we started a Zoom class, and that Zoom class it's online, and we was doing it to keep kids moving, because what's killing us is sitting down, right? Mm-hmm. So we're sitting down right now, you know what I mean? But we also got to keep ourselves moving, right?
That's right.
So COVID, yes, they say wear mask and all of that, yes, but another angle to it too is exercise.
That's right.
You know what I mean? It's building our immune system, and a lot of us are taking up and learning that whole routine or whatever. So we started a routine online, and we got the kids to work out. And then as I was doing the kids to work out during the day, I had my clients, and we just started getting on Zoom and just doing a 2D workout. When I say 2D, it's two-dimensional. They just catching me on, it's a screen. It's not 3D, it's 2D.
Gotcha.
It was hard to communicate that. So we did basic, easy exercises, right? Mm-hmm. Basic stuff that I could translate and they could understand, because I could teach you better showing you like one-on-one like this, but then just to do it for the screen, it's like how you have to position your arm. So we did basic stuff that I knew that people already knew how to do, but my job was just to hold you accountable, keep you motivated, and teach you different routines and things like that to keep the exercise fun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we started a Zoom workout, and then we started rocking out like that. And I know when we was coming up here, we talked about the motivation of how I'm able to. So basically, let me finish the thought. How I'm able to work out consistently, and the only way I was able to work out consistently was by not failing to do so before for like 10 years.
Gotcha.
Going one day to 2 days, taking 2 months off, and knowing what that felt like.
Yeah.
So I knew what it felt like to have to take 2 months off and catch back up.
Yeah.
I knew what it felt like, and I was just like, all right, I know what that feels like.
Yeah.
I don't know what it consistently feels like. You know what I mean? I don't know what it feels like to do it all the time.
Yeah.
I've known every other aspect of failure before that. So I had to just turn the light on, shine the light on them, one time, right?
Shine the light
on them one time, right? I had to do that one time, and then I just consistently just did the workout. And then I had a friend of mine. It's so funny. My boy Mike Black. Shout out to Mike Black.
Yeah,
my boy
Black.
Coke was getting married, right? So I was hanging with him, and he was about to get married. So I was like the one I had time to go. I was a workout buddy.
Yeah.
Yo, Pat, come with me to the gym. That was me. That was my role.
Yeah.
But I got the chance to see him work out hard, how he was working out hard to get ready for his wedding.
Yeah.
So he's working out with him, training with him, has got me. That's when I first started, like really focusing on running.
Okay.
And and he always used to say, that's what cats ain't doing.
You
Cats
know,
ain't running.
Patrick is work. It's crazy. 'Cause I'm in the reserves in the military, and every morning, Pat is. I don't know why I get up at 6:30 in the morning. I got nowhere to go, but I bought myself a bicycle, and I've been riding the bicycle, and I've been doing 3.5 miles a day. For those you who don't know, I got sick. I got sick April 1st to April 21st. They didn't test me for COVID, but I caught pneumonia. And you brothers know it was.
I came to the hospital to come see you.
Yeah,
that was early in the game.
Yeah. That's right. When I was last year, when I got my gallbladder out.
Yeah, that's gallbladder. That was it.
But I got sick twice there. In the matter of the year, I got sick twice, right?
Oh yeah, damn. I thought it was that.
But it puts a perspective on what's going on. Like I said, I had pneumonia for three weeks, and it was you and I spoke. It was very challenging. I was home one day, like 3-4 days out the last week, and I was crying. Like, what the hell is going on? So so like I said, how has this time affected us in our mental capacity, in our physical capacity, our psychological capacity? What are we doing? What have we done with our time? You know what I'm saying? And it's a great opportunity for us to gather to reset and refocus and really say, you know what? Let me take a step back and figure things out in my life or in my world and kind of put the pieces together. You know what I'm saying? And it's a great opportunity. I mean, granted, it's we're living in a world where we're trying to figure out, say, hey, damn, this is like discussing the car. Like, we're actually going through something we see in a movie. This is in the movies being played right in front of our own eyes, and we're the world is the cast members. The world is we're the actors. We're playing it out every day.
Yeah.
Life is a stage. How my man
That's
Hamlet
right.
say,
Life is a
right?
stage. Life is a stage. So it's what we do now to get mentally focused and physically focused and psychologically and what are we doing to prepare ourselves? You know what I'm saying? But once again, if you're tuned in, you're watching Alvin After Dark, and we're reintroducing the show, and we're going to be talking about trending topics, fashion, health, relationship, culture. And giving a platform for entrepreneurs to market themselves. And I think that right now, the small business people, either they're going to gain from this experience or they're going to lose from this experience. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They definitely will. I know, once again, we'll talk about your line, man. You got the Freak Life line.
Yeah, Freak Life 18 on Instagram. But my concept is more, when you hear Freak Life, people tend to think of something naughty, sexual.
Like when you met Spike Lee.
Yeah, I can't support that. That's about such and such. But nah, Freak Life is whatever you approach in life, whatever you do in life, whatever comes your way, you just own it. And then you freak it to the best of your ability. You make it yours. So that's what Freak Life is. Freak Life is nothing sexual. So if you ever hear it, just understand it's a deeper meaning to it than just what you're reading. But it's been going well. I got heavy support. I got a small business, but with big business hustle. So we're moving, and thankful for everybody who has supported us in the past and in the future.
I got a lot of hats.
Yes.
I got some hats.
Heavy supporter right here.
I definitely got some hats, man.
It's not just because let me get that. It's more like it's you can tell who's serious when they give you the support and
who's just buying.
who's
to
just
buy.
buying it, right? Just to buy and throw it in the closet. But Alvin, I've caught him many a days just bumping into him, seeing him with the hat on. So appreciate him. So whenever he needs me, I'm there for him.
You know, it like I said, this is the great opportunity. I'm gonna say it again, for us, for the world, for you to reset and refocus.
Key
Take
word.
a step back and just be like, you know what? Let me try this. Let me do this. And I know that we all of us are in the same boat, and we're in this position where the odds are stacked against us, and this is where the hustle mentality comes out. You know, it's funny. You know, we said in the car, like, you know, your dad was on you when you was a kid. When you were a kid, because you know your family's Haitian, mine's is Belizean, his is Puerto Rican, and he was like, listen, my folks. You said my folks ain't speak no English, but they grinding. This is the time to grind. You know what I'm saying? This is the time for people to understand what the hustle means, and because we come from humble beginnings, we have the opportunity to always be on our grind. It's never a chance. There was never a time where we didn't not grind. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, once again, like I said, you know, we want this show just to this show to be about reintroducing us. We got two more hosts, Kimberly Santana and Jody Rose. So, you know, every month, every month we're going to do things. We're going to do things, and we're going to also have different things going on, and we're going to just give you different topics and things like that, and allow you to see what those topics are. For instance, I just read something, and I want to talk about it with Kim because I know she's gonna have a lot to say about it. So I read something, and I think I'm gonna introduce it next week's show. So this young lady met somebody, and he helped her go through school and things like that, and she ended up dumping him after he paid for her education and after she got to where she was educationally and financially. And now because she does so well for herself, she's kicked him to the curb because she feels that she is above him and he's beneath her.
Wow.
I don't know.
That shows character, though. It shows her character,
don't know.
man.
It should definitely
I'm
show
sure there's more to the story. I'm sure there is. He probably was like a dickhead. I mean, tough to her, like a rough person.
Well,
Probably-
no, she said. I mean, from what
she couldn't have liked. I mean,
yeah, you're right. You know, there's more. You know,
There's
we don't
always
know.
more, yeah.
There's always his story, his side, her side, and what really happened.
There you go.
But
Fake it till you make it.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
She
Fake it till you make
faked
it. You know, people have asked me over and over, what am I restarting the show? Because I had the podcast a little over 2 years, and I was on the radio, for about 6 months, and but once again, we're back on. LA, what is the phone number to the station? What's it? Oh, I did say it right.
I told you it sounded good.
So I didn't put the number up, but if you ever want to call in, we're here, 516-945-9099. Once again, that number is 516-945-9099. If you want to come shout us out and, talk to us, talk about what's going on in the world. And, we got 35 minutes left. Like I said, this is a freestyle show just to reintroduce the whole show to everyone. And kind of just like, hey, we're back, and but I really want y'all to really think about that, reset yourself and refocus, because there's a lot going on in the world, and like, what have you really been doing throughout this time? Have you given yourself a mental break, and how has things really been for you and your family? Some people have a lot of people have lost people. A phone call that was on earlier, like a kid said that he had lost like 15 people he knew from work and family.
Right.
So how has that played a mental, with your mental and your psychological health? But keep one thing in mind. I keep saying the Spanish flu pandemic took 2 years to recover. COVID-19 will take 2 years, and that's just what it is. But we're going to be discussing and having fun with a lot of topics, and it's just going to be fun. But back to you and the health kick. I know you were really, you've been running a marathon.
Nipsey Hussle said it best. It's a marathon.
Yeah.
And when I do work out and run, I do think of all those things like it's a marathon. So running long distances and pushing yourself to your body, you get to learn your body.
That's right.
All right. And so what I got to learn is you don't want to, you don't want to hit the wall. You know what I'm saying? Like you worked out so hard, you hit the wall. I don't want to be that guy. I want to run to the wall and just like tether it and just be there and just stay there and always have more in the tank, especially when I'm working out. So after I run like an hour and a half, 2 hours, I still make sure there's reserve in there because that's just the workout.
He's running an hour and a half to 2 hours.
Yeah. Just
Every morning?
No, not every morning, because then I'll be a twig. So one day a week, I do a long run.
Okay.
Just one day a week, and that's just to see what those little short spurts is doing. So it's like, my brand is called Ball Run, right? So when I played high school, AJ, salute, I heard a lot of stories about him. He's a running back official. And I'm sure if I talked to him, he would understand what I'm saying. Well, as a running back, you get little runs. You get 2 yards, 3 yards, 4 yards, and then you hit the long run. Boom. You see what I'm saying? So, like your business, you get a little lick. You start off, 1 hat, 2 hat, 3 hat. Somebody call you, just say, yo, we got a foundation that's called Freak Life, but it's like Freak like Minnesota. It might be a place in Minnesota that, boom, they want to buy his whole hats right now, right? So it's little plays, LLC in the little play. That's the first play, your LLC, your business. That's play number 1. LegalZoom.com, right?
Yeah.
Right.
You just do that, boom, business 2 seconds, right? You pay the whatever the investment is now. I don't know what it costs now. I did it like in 2000 when it first came out. So you do that, your LLC, your joint, boom. Then after that, so that's one step. You know what I mean? Then you LLC your business, and then now you start taking action. You might making product, right? Then you make product, and then you hit a client that want to buy the whole thing. That's the long run. So when I'm working out, I'm exercising. That's my time to meditate and think. Like I don't got nobody bothering me.
I'm happy you said that. I think, not even I think, but meditation is key. Throughout this whole time, meditation and self-awareness and things like that is so key to your mental. Taking that time to really take a deep breath, breathe in and out, and meditate. And it really plays a major part in your mental. And it's so sad because I said it in the car. We keep seeing all these things happening on social media, and we're wondering, why is this happening? Is this the cause and effect?
It's happening because that's what you tuned into. There's a lot of other shit happening on social media you ain't watching.
True.
So if you following nonsense, not necessarily nonsense, but if you're following a lot of people with whatever the issues are, you're gonna see it. Like you're gonna wake up and see it. So if that's what you want to see, that's what you're gonna see. And then unfortunately, you're gonna think that everything is like that. That's like living in a certain block, right?
Yep.
You live on a certain block in New Rochelle. So I live on a certain block, and I always tell my son, like, I don't care what this one block don't like you, who cares? Like this is not the world.
That's right.
Like, let's go to Manhattan and let me see if anybody knows you. Like, think you famous and go to Manhattan and stay on the block and tell me if somebody tap you. You could be famous on your block, but go to Manhattan and sit on the block and see how many people stop you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's real life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Real life is not your little four corners where you live. And and I think with our focus, you can only focus and zoom in on one thing, right? So your Instagram is zooming in on one thing. So you just zooming in on just this one dude, and then you think every black dude is like him. Like, I ain't like this dude. I wake up 5 a.m.
It's funny you said that, because now it's like when you put in your search engine of Google certain things, all that stuff just pops up on your social media.
But that's what's mostly searched. That's what they're pushing. That's what they're pushing. Yeah, that's what they're pushing.
The algorithms. And take time. While places are not open, take time to venture your neighborhood. Take a walk.
They doing it. The guys see mad people outside.
Remember your neighborhood.
I discovered a lot of places in my area that I didn't know were there.
Yeah.
Just because I got out the car and got on the bike,
And there you go.
and I've seen places that I never knew were there.
Existed. You know, the same thing. Like, matter of fact, we went for the walk.
Yes.
Yo, we went
Yes.
for the. We were supposed to go running, but we decided to go walking instead.
Nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with that.
But we walked from. We walked from. We went to Bronx Boulevard in Bronx River Park. We walked to 33rd, turned around, came back, and the first time I ever walked through that park, the entire park was with Rico, and we walked through, and we
What park was it again?
Bronx Boulevard.
All right.
And then I really realized there's an overpass into Botanical Garden.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
yo, went all the way
Yo,
down
we walked all the way there, walked
Never
right back.
knew any of this.
Yo,
Yeah.
walked right back. And it was just just great just to be out there just walking and just enjoying
Finding
the walk.
stuff, exploring.
Yeah, just exploring
Right.
stuff, man.
Yep.
You know, and so I got the bike, and that was the same way I rode the bike. And the first day, I was on the phone with Tim, and Tim was laughing at me. He said, "You huffing and puffing?" I said, "Yo, this ain't no joke. This ain't no joke." But it gave me the opportunity just to really just focus and say, you know what, I'm out here, I'm enjoy it. And what kind of really got me upset, this was on the news last night. It was on the news. But everyone, if you out here barbecuing in these parks, clean up after yourself. I can't stress that enough. If you're out here and you're barbecuing, please take a trash bag and clean up after yourself. Only because this is our neighborhood, this is our community, and because a lot of these animals are finally alive. Like, I've never seen so many deers, deers and raccoons and chipmunks, and they're out. You know what I'm saying? So they're out. But you know, people are talking. I don't. You know,
I got a phone call. Somebody want to call in.
Somebody want to call in? Call in. Call in. Who wants
You
to
got
call
to
in?
give it a number.
Oh, the number is, what's the number? The number is 516 945 9099. She wants to call in, so definitely hope she heard me. You saw that thing. Why don't you say something? So that number again, once again, is 516-945-9099. That's the number. But yeah, you know, and what I'm doing is I've booked some people ready for the show. Next week we got Mike Hunt. Mike Hunt is he owns Mo Money clothing line. He just introduced his clothing line called Mo Money. Mo Me clothing line. Make sure I get it right. And
He was like, Mo Money,
Mo Money.
That's what was in my head for a second. Mo Me, that's dope. That's dope.
You know, so we're gonna have once again people come on. You know, we have a great stage back here, so people can come on. And I got somebody who's a financial consultant. She would love to come on and talk to people about finance and things like that. So
Can I tell some people to so finance is definitely good, but before you could do anything, to get your mind right, you know, Jay-Z's been saying that for a long time. Get your mind right. Get your mind right. Exercise is really like the key to get your mind and body connection, to put the whole thing together. Like most millionaire guys, like that I know that like are real millionaires, they were working out.
Okay.
Like I would like go like beg, you know, G Roberson. So I'm like trying to meet him. Like I gotta meet G, and he was like, "Yo, he's gonna change my life. Like he's a millionaire. He's good." And I'm thinking I'm gonna meet him, and he's gonna just give me something. You know what I mean? But
yeah.
But every time, but the conversations were very short because he always had to run. And what the thing was, what I noticed, and then my other friend, Coke and Black and all these guys, they always were working out. So I was just like, if I want to be a millionaire, I should at least to start to work out. Let me do what you could do now. Like if the money ain't there right now, the workout is there. That's what's sitting there waiting for you. So if you want the
That'll always
bread,
be there.
you got to do those things. Another thing is, I listened to a podcast. They said, go where millionaires go. You don't got to be a millionaire to go to the Ritz-Carlton bar.
No, you don't.
You could buy a salad and one drink.
That's it.
But you sit next to a millionaire.
That's right.
You might pay $30 for that salad, but you ain't pay. You didn't pay $1,000 for that room or whatever it costs, $600, $400 or whatever have you. So, but you meet that person, you connect with that person, and you do what you got to do. So fitness is there. So I want everybody to follow some people that I think that can help get their mind right. Not massage therapists. I keep saying she's gonna kill me. not physical therapist, stretch therapist, touched by AC.
I was gonna say that.
You know, it's touched by AC. So make sure you follow her. She does a lot of cool stuff. You know, myself being me, follow my joint. I got my boy Lamont, LJW Fit. He has a crazy program. This guy, he don't look like a bunch of anything, but he take his shirt off and he catch you in one of these. Like, but he's mad small. He's mad. He don't even look like it. He talk nice, gentleman. But if you had to tussle with him, he's gonna be tough. My boy Bernhard, he's another dude. A lot of workout dudes. So exercising is taking off, as you guys can see.
Yeah.
It just went out the roof. Like, you know what I mean? To this point, everybody's working out outside now, right? Because before, when we was training outside, people was looking at us like we ain't have a place to go. Right,
everyone's doing
so, but now it's like, oh, you can work outside now. So that whole creativeness thing, that energy is there. So now it's like, how creative can you get with your workout? Like, you know what I mean?
Big shout out to Omar. Omar is definitely tuned in. And Kimberly, I gave that number. I don't know if you got the number, but it's 516-945-9099.
Somebody called. We got a call, y'all. Who called? Somebody calling? That's the call.
I don't know how to answer the phone.
Yo, how we answer the phone, beloved?
It's a call or the ice cream truck?
Hello?
Hey, good evening. This is Alvin After Dark. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
This is Kimberly
Hey, Kimberly, how you doing?
Frederick Griffin. I'm doing fine. How you doing?
We're doing great over here. What's your comment? What's your question?
Well, I was just calling in. The question that you had before, I kind of commented on it before.
Okay.
So I don't know if you see it up there, but
I'm reading it right now.
I'm sorry?
I'm reading it right now. But,
Say it loud.
But you can say it right now.
Okay. Well, the comment that you had asked was, what are we doing as far as with the pandemic and how we utilizing our time being away from our jobs and families and stuff like that. So I put that I actually am utilizing my time perfect because I'm doing things that I normally wouldn't do. And I stepped outside the box and started a few businesses, and it kind of going well for me and stuff. So I don't know if you've seen it, but I started a magazine.
No, I didn't.
And, I started a magazine. I also have a show, it's called the Talk Over Radio Show on Praise Radio.
Great, congratulations.
That's doing okay. So those are the things that I'm doing that I never would have done. So I think utilizing your time and just using your vision and just taking chances. I mean, we take chances every day, so why not just do something that you normally wouldn't do?
How does it feel?
Feels good.
Good. I think that most people aren't, because here's what it is. You know, we're so conformed to doing certain things, and we're so accustomed to it. We become we become robots to life. And the fact that now we can actually step outside the box and do things a little more different and regroup and refocus and do something we have never done before, it tells a lot about who you are as a person. I think that's great, and congratulations. Congratulations on your magazine and your show. You know, I haven't seen it yet. I only see what comes across my timeline on social media. So I'm gonna definitely look for it now. I'm definitely gonna look for it. You know, what is your show about?
Yeah. So we started a magazine called Bully. I've lost a son at 27 years old to depression.
Oh wow.
I don't know if you saw it. I know you commented on it. This was last year.
Yes.
And I lost him to depression. So me and my husband started a magazine called Bully, and Bully lets people share their real life stories about anything they went through in their past, any hurt, pain. We all have a story on something we went through in life.
Yeah.
So we allow them to share it in the magazine and give them some type of therapy. It gives them it's like therapeutic for them to release that off their chest instead of holding it on to you. So by sharing the story, they get to share it on a 4-page spread, and then we also allow them to advertise their business in the magazine as well.
Oh wow!
And it's all free. You know, it's all free. So we do that for a lot of different people, and the magazine is going all around different states. And people just continuously share it. So it's doing well, by us just doing that. So,
well, congratulations. Listen,
thank you.
Best of luck to you. Know your endeavors, and it's truly amazing. I mean, you know what? I'm not going to say that word, but it's we don't realize that because I don't have children, but I have a good friend who did lose a child. I have a couple friends that have lost children, and you don't realize that you're in the same position or same predicament as someone else until you share your story, and then you realize
right.
that, wow, you know what? I'm not the only person going through the situation, and I can be an outlet, or I can help save someone else who's going through what I'm going through, because we now we have a mental bond, and you know,
Yeah.
and and I think that we always we always think that no one has gone through what we've gone through in our life. And when we start opening
That's
up
right.
and sharing those things with other people and realize that other people have gone through what we've gone through, we can it's become a little more accepting to us. And once you accept certain things in life, you're able to, I'm gonna say, let go of certain things, because now
Yeah.
it's you're able to live life better for yourself instead of keep harping on what's not there. And I always tell people that you're supposed to mourn someone, but
Yeah.
you're supposed to celebrate their life as well. And I think certain
Yeah.
people, when they lose people, they spend so much time mourning that individual that they forget to
Mhm.
celebrate them. And they
Yeah.
fail to realize that if this person was still here, will this person want me to be going through what I'm going through? And the answer is no,
Right. Right.
because the reality part of it is you can't stop living. You have to do what is best for you and your family. And the fact that you've taken a chance and stepped outside your box and said, this is what I'm going to do because I can't stop living. I have to keep on. But while I continue to live, I'm going to share my son's memory in what I'm doing and be able to focus with other people who have shared the same experience as I am.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So that's great.
Absolutely.
I commend you for it.
Yeah. Yeah. So keep me in mind, Alan. I'm not gonna hold you too long,
No, no, no.
but
Listen, thank you for calling. And listen, whenever you want to come up here, like I said, listen, was it Mikasa Sukasa?
That's it. That's how it goes.
Mikasa. So whenever
well,
you
you know,
want to
I'm
come,
in Virginia. I'm in Virginia.
that's all right. They got something called Zoom, right? LA.
Me zoom,
Yeah,
your
they
zoom.
do. That's
Me
right.
Zoom, your
That's
Zoom.
Me zoom, your zoom.
yes.
I'm sure we can definitely figure it out with all this technology that we have. But thank you for calling in and sharing that with us. And I'm gonna start paying attention to your page more and give my input and see how we can make some things happen.
Okay. Okay. No problem.
Thank you for
Okay.
calling
My
in.
husband wanted to say one thing.
Oh, sure, put him on.
Yeah.
Hey, how you guys doing?
We
How
doing
you
good,
doing?
brother. How you doing?
Excellent.
I was walking past and I heard one of the gentlemen speaking about the gym and how he meditates in the gym, and it just stopped me in my tracks because I'm the same way, and that's just a place, and I just encourage people, if you are not doing something of that nature as far as being in the gym. I know that's not for everybody, but I swear that is a place that you can go and pretty much, just get away from the world just for an hour or two, get to yourself, meditate, think, and I just think of so many different things in a way. Bully magazine should go as far as being an author and things of that nature. So I just wanted to throw that my little 2 cents in on that, man, and kudos to you for just bringing that to light and how you can use that as something positive in your life.
Yeah.
Thank you. Definitely appreciate it.
Yeah. I like your platform, Alvin. I think what you're doing is great. I think it's a great way to get other businesses to venture out and introduce their venue that they have too, because that's the same thing I'm doing
Yes,
on my
yes.
show. So
Well, you know
I
what?
think it's a great thing that you're doing. I think it's a great thing that all you guys are doing. So I don't know what it is that the other guy has had. If you guys can share what you guys have, because I like to support. Me and my husband is all about
Ballrun.com,
support.
BALRUN.com. We got workout gloves. You can meditate in them. you know,
Okay. All right. So
Yo, I
just make sure
I got rent to pay. That joint costs a lot of money. Just trying to sell some gloves. I'm just kidding. Nah, that's what's up. Nah, thank you Thank y'all. We really appreciate that, and I guess that's why we're here, and that's the purpose. And go ahead, Rico.
Yeah.
You'll go.
Yeah, mine is at Freak Life 18 on Instagram.
What? Say it again.
Freak Life, FRK Life 18, and on Instagram.
Okay, I'll
All
look
right,
you up.
Freak
All right.
Life. Continue to
Okay.
freak
So
life.
I'm
You
about
seem
to.
like you're doing very well at it. So
I'm sorry.
I said continue to freak life because you seem to be doing very well with it. Congratulations with
Okay.
everything you're
Wonderful.
doing.
Wonderful. Thank you. All right. So I'm gonna keep you guys in mind. Thank you again, Alvin, for accepting
Oh,
my phone
definitely,
call.
definitely. Anytime. Thanks for calling. I appreciate you.
You was the only one who called. We
Okay.
was dying somebody to call. You was
Yeah.
like, yo, somebody call. You was like, she's calling. She's giving a number.
All right.
All right.
Have a good
All right.
night.
Y'all
Thank
take
you.
care now.
Take care.
We got
All right, bye.
we have brother Oscar Ortiz. What's going on, brother? He's watching us. Ingrid is watching us. Thanks for watching. Hello, everyone. What's going on? How you doing? How you doing? But once again, reintroduction back to the show. We had this show going on for about 2 years, and once again, it's Alvin After Dark, and the purpose of the show was just discussing entertainment, fashion, health, relationships, trending topics, and culture. And giving entrepreneurs a platform to market themselves once again. And it's just giving you that opportunity. And right now is a perfect opportunity for entrepreneurs to step up to the plate and really drive their businesses home because the entrepreneur, the small businessman and woman is what makes the world revolve. These you're watching all these big stores and these big organizations, they're crumbling because they've had cornered the market with too much of it to the point where they can't sustain their business anymore. Where the small businesses, if you're rocking out and you're doing what you're supposed to do, it's a great a time to take advantage of grants that they're offering, taking an opportunity of any loans that they're offering. And I want to say something. People were talking about all this stuff about people hating people on who are getting unemployment and extra money. Let me tell y'all something.
Extra money.
Let me tell y'all
That's the
something.
money you take out your check.
Exactly.
That's your money.
if you're getting unemployment, that money you're entitled to. The government is set aside that money for you. There's so much about money and stuff that people aren't aware of that has the government, and these big corporations are killing it. They're getting these multi-million-dollar loans, billion-dollar loans, and there's stuff that we aren't seeing. That if you just take an opportunity to just look left or right and read what's going on in these newspapers, beside the everyday brawl, 45 talking nonsense, and the racial injustice. Not that those things don't matter, but they're smoke screens, and you have to really take advantage of what's going on. So the government is definitely giving out grants, free money you may not even have to pay back. That's what a grant is. Or they're giving the small business person the opportunity to actually take advantage of these loans that they may not have to pay back. Take advantage of them. Especially for you small business owners, take advantage of all that's out there. Become financially savvy and financially aware of what's going on. I've told these guys before. I told them how much I made in my lifetime. I wanted to kill myself. I'm not going to tell y'all, but I've taken the opportunity to step back and started saving more money because for those of you who know me, money has never been my I don't chase money, and if I'm out with these guys, if I got it, they got it. You know what I'm saying? And that's how our circle of friendship works. But now I'm taking the opportunity to really, really focus on saving more and looking at more and buying more properties and things like that. And just like Kimberly said, thinking outside the box and not thinking of the norm. And I think we need to do that, especially for people who have the opportunity now. You're not going to work, or you're working from home. You're not spending money on gas, toll. You're not spending money on lunch. You're not spending money on dry cleaning. I haven't worn a suit since March. I haven't spent, and those are things that are important. So, like I said, we just kind of wanted to reintroduce the show. Alvin After Dark is back, and kind of just wanted to say, hey, during this quarantine, what have you learned about yourself? What have you done mentally, physically? He yawning. You just yawn.
You know me, it's past my bedtime.
It's really past his bedtime. He might get up at 5:30 in the morning.
morning.
But take the opportunity to really get to, like Pat said, he started running all of a sudden. Like something where he started running more, I should say. He's always been that workout person, but he started running more and more, we started just, I started cooking more. Actually, I can make the hell out of a steak now. I always overcook the steak, right? I was telling you, his neighbor is a chef at a restaurant, a couple of nice restaurants, and I was discussing, I'm discussing cooking with the chef about what I do with my lamb chops, how to make a steak. It's supposed to be room temperature. If you want a steak medium well, just cook it on both sides for 6 minutes and let it rest for 3 minutes, and with the butter and the garlic. Literally. So you need black pepper, kosher salt, garlic salt. Just different things that I didn't do before that I was doing. So during this time, don't look at it as a downfall. Look at it as an upliftment of you learning to do different things. I'm definitely meditating more. I'm on a prayer call sometime when I can be on a prayer call at 7:30. A little prayer call. Just different things. I definitely go for walks, but I've never gone for a walk by myself. One time I chopped it up with his brother. He spent the whole time on my walk with me on the phone, just chopping it up, talking about finance and doing different things and just building, you know what I'm saying? One day I called him, I said, yo, I just saw your post. I'm gonna go running around the block. And I was outside. I was actually running around the block because I saw his post. He said, did you work out today? So I saw his post and I was like, I'm gonna go work out today. And I called you and said, yo, bro, I'm calling you. I love you that you're not working out today. Did I call and tell you that?
My man, I gotta shout my man Lamont out again. Every time I got in the car, he was like, did you work out today?
Did you work out today?
I'm like, that shit went to my soul.
Did you work out today?
So now I use it as something, because I knew if it hit me like that, I knew it would hit everybody else like that. So that's something that I think that's important. Did you work out today? And Christine asked me that too. Christine, she'd be like, yo, did you work out today? I'm like, you really gonna question me like that? You're gonna really try to go with my soul and see if I worked out?
Shout out to this guy, Frankie. I'm with the school with. He's been working out lately, and he was talking about he was doing some workouts. So I hit him up on social media, and I said to him, Frankie, you should do a 1, 2, 3 count like we do in the military. We go 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2. So I actually gave him a voice message and told him what, if you're doing push-ups, it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2. So I was discussing that with him about working out, because
That's dope. You should teach that.
He
that
lost some
cadence
weight.
Is cool.
It is, and it motivates you. It definitely motivates.
It
Cadence
makes you really
is cool.
feel like you're in the army.
Yeah, listen.
I ain't been nowhere near that motherfucker. Closest I got to that shit is you.
And I've been telling some friends of mine, and listen, I will never ever body shame anyone, but I went with another friend of mine to the beach, and he's a personal trainer, my boy Lewis, and he was saying, he said, Alvin, I don't want to body shame no one, but he was like, I can't believe some of these women are wearing what they're wearing. And once again, he wasn't body shaming them.
Yeah.
He said, listen, if you have the confidence to wear what you're wearing, he said, that girl got a butt in the front and the back.
Today, I remember there was this girl, I call her chick, I'm sorry, ladies. There was this girl that I know, and the first time, this was like 2004.
Yeah.
And she wore leggings. I was like, yo, you naked out here. So, but she could wear them. She was shapely. She was petite, but she was shapely. But then I started seeing how it got more relaxed. It was like, oh, so you gonna put them on? Oh, so you just gonna put them? So after I saw where it got to, it's just whatever. It's a free fall. I
think leggings have definitely
the evolution of them
have taken off, because people have been home, so they've been wearing leggings in the house.
Oh, it's loungewear.
Yeah, loungewear. So
work from home and
hey.
loungewear.
But once again, if you're just tuning in to Alvin After Dark, once again, We're all about talking about fashion, health, relationships, trending topics, and culture, giving a platform for all entrepreneurs to market themselves. And we're going to be on Facebook Live every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's an hour show, and we're gonna talk about some stuff. Once again, this is just reintroducing the show for my other host right here, who you're gonna see. You're gonna have I'm looking at the screen, so you're to my opposite to my left, but you're gonna have Patrick being and my boy Rico. Kim's gonna be here. Jody Rose gonna be here. Jody actually Jody has a cake line called Crumbs and Roses, and her food is outstanding.
Somebody tell Nisha to call in. I'm sorry, Nisha's on the.
Nisha, call in. Nisha at 516-945-9099. Touch by no, what's it called?
Touch Therapy.
Touch Therapy
by Nisha.
By Nisha.
AC.
Nisha,
No, Touch Therapy. No, Hands by Therapy. Yo, Nisha, call in.
just call the damn show, goddammit.
What's the number?
516-945-9099. And she's supposed to stretch me out, you know.
Yo, she came to the building, and she did a stretch. I trained, right? And then she did a stretching afterwards. And when I tell you, it's an experience.
Got you.
It's an experience.
No, it's real. People don't realize it's real.
And it's real. So she'll do some stretches on you, and then she just pull your hand back, pull your arm. She just relax. She's like, you're too tense. Relax. And the person's just like, no, I'm fine. She's like, no, you're not. And the person will breathe, and she's like, there you go. And she knows.
Because one time I worked out with Dana, and I worked out for over 3 years ago, and she stretched. We were in wherever the gym it was, and she stretched me out. I was crying the next day. I was like, what the hell did you do to me?
Oh no! You crying as you getting stretched?
Yeah, I was crying. Yeah, I was crying. Yeah.
Nisha's the truth.
You know, I think we got about 4 more minutes in the show. 4 more minutes. Exactly 4 more minutes. So once again, we got 4 more minutes on the show. 4 minutes. And once again, the show is brought to you by Auto Lease Direct New York. So if you're in the market to lease a brand new car with them, what brand it is, see my boy Ron Chin at Auto Lease Direct NY 4219.
We can't be telling people to lease, man. I'm sorry, man. They gotta buy the whole car, man. They gotta buy the whole car now.
That's our sponsor. You gotta.
Yeah.
Once again, Alvin After Dark is brought to you by Auto Lease Direct, located at 4219 Merrick Road in Massapequa, New York. And make sure you tell them that Alvin sent you. That's Auto Lease Direct NY. Talk to Ron Chin. Tell him Alvin sent you. Also brought to you by my boy and my old co-worker that is Mr. Boyd Canty at BMW Freeport, located at 291 West Sunrise Highway in Freeport, New York. If you're in the market to get a BMW, contact 516-223-6160 and let him know. Boyd Canty, tell him that Alvin sent you, Alvin After Dark sent you, and he's gonna take good care of you. She ain't calling you. Tell you better call in soon. We got
She didn't text me. If she text me, let me see if she texts me. Hold on.
Got 3 minutes left. You better call in.
Let me see if she texts me. This is Boston. Prakash hitting the regular very munch. Give me a number. The BA Ben and Nisha.
Frankie said I do 5 and I'm dying, but I'm not giving up. Frankie, don't give up, brother. You know, pain is a sign of weakness leaving the body. That's all it is. That's all it is. You know, I think I'm gonna go. Excuse me. I'm gonna work out tomorrow morning too. I have hiccups just now. Oh, you working out tomorrow?
Oh, you know I am.
I work out every day, actually.
Oh, you do?
I have a very physical job.
Yo, no BS.
Yo, I was supposed to get up with you a while back when I told you I wanted to get right.
For sure.
We never did it, but let's talk.
Here.
Let's talk.
I'm here.
But once again, hey, listen, anyone who's tuning in, if you know me, I'm always willing to get people on the show to come express their thoughts. You can call in. Also, if you want to market yourself, you know, whether you have a book. I know there's so many people that I've encountered over the time I had the show before that I definitely want to get back at, and you know, come on the show and hang out. And like I said, next week we're going to have Michael Hunt, a.k.a. Money Mike of Mo Me Clothing. He's going to sit down and talk to us and express to us how he went from being a party promoter to selling his clothing line, which is being real successful for him during this COVID time. and things like that. But once again, you know, we just want to give people that platform to market themselves, definitely. And you know, you can always catch me on Facebook or Instagram. My Facebook is Alvin Peters. You got it, and the Instagram is Alvin Peters 76. And I can't find my other Instagram that's just for media because I'm locked out of it. I don't know how to get back into it. I have no clue whatsoever. But I know we got what about a minute left? We got a minute left, right, LA? Oh, so we got about 30 seconds left. But once again, we want to thank you for tuning in. And I will say this, you know, remember this: the good Lord don't put you to nothing you can't handle. It's all how you handle it. Gentlemen, anything else?
Yo, ballrun.com. Holla at me. We teamed up with the RBI, Major League Baseball. We have an official program, and we have a league where we're introducing. RBI is just rejuvenating baseball in inner cities, and that's what we're a part of. So New Rochelle is one of those cities. So we're going to start, all our kids play basketball and football. So we're going to bring in baseball, especially at this key time, just for like Jackie Robinson and all these like baseball has so much history that we could bring in that what we're going through right now. So we're, like I said, we're working with the MLB and we're going to be rocking out with that. Ballrun.com, check it out. Freak Life, get your gear, get right, and we here. This is dope that we could do stuff where we all have something to bring to the table. You know,
Surround yourself by like-minded people. Keep your vibes and your energy right. Yeah, Alvin, thanks again, man.
Freak life.
Yeah.
Freak life. Freak life.
That's right. Freak life.
And it's style.
That's right. It's
That's
style.
what it
It's
really
a brand.
means. It's how
It's
you
a culture.
how
Yes,
you
yes.
style it, how you
Yes.
freak it.
That's right. And we're going to catch you next week, 9 p.m. Facebook Live.
See how I freaked this handkerchief right here on my shoulder?
Crushed
Freaked
it.
So we'll catch you next week. We out of here.
Peace.
Peace.